What HTTP request smuggling? ChatGPT. HTTP request smuggling is a web security vulnerability that occurs when an attacker tricks a web server into processing a request differently than a proxy server or other intermediary. This vulnerability can lead to various forms of exploitation, including cache poisoning, data theft, and in some cases, remote code execution. HTTP request smuggling typically occurs when there is a discrepancy in how an HTTP request is parsed and interpreted by the front-end server and the back-end server. Here's how HTTP request smuggling works. Discrepancy in content length headers. The attacker sends an HTTP request with manipulated headers, including the content length header. The content length header indicates the length of the HTTP request body. By manipulating this header, the attacker can make the front-end and back-end servers interpret the request differently. Intermediary devices. Many web applications use proxy servers, load balancers, or other intermediary devices to distribute and route traffic. These intermediaries may have different ways of handling HTTP requests and their headers. Exploitation. The attacker takes advantage of the discrepancy in how the front-end and back-end servers handle the request. They may craft a request that appears legitimate to the front-end server but tricks the back-end server into processing it in a way that benefits the attacker. This could involve accessing sensitive information, injecting malicious data, or causing other security issues. HTTP request smuggling is a complex vulnerability, and its success often relies on intricate manipulation of headers, as well as the specific configuration and behavior of the servers and intermediaries involved. It's crucial for web developers and administrators to be aware of this vulnerability and implement measures to prevent it, such as ensuring consistent handling of HTTP request headers and employing security best practices. Several high-profile security incidents have been attributed to HTTP request smuggling, highlighting the importance of understanding and mitigating this vulnerability in web applications.